1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has called upon developed nations to help developing countries come out of debt trap mainly caused by climate-induced natural disasters. Pakistan and Turkey have agreed to further strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation in trade, investment and defense domains. President has reiterated Pakistan's commitment to promote safe, efficient and environment-friendly transportation system. Minister for Planning and Development has reaffirmed government's commitment to defeat terrorism in all its forms. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has called upon the developed nations to help the developing countries come out of debt trap, mainly caused by climate-induced natural disasters. Addressing the SDG Moment 2024 meeting on the sidelines of the 79th United Nations General Assembly session in New York, he said in 2022, Pakistan was badly affected by the worst flooding of its history due to climate change, and that was not our fault. The Prime Minister said Pakistan does not contribute even a fraction of a percent in terms of carbon emissions. He said the developed and rich countries are responsible for emissions and they should take responsibility and come to help of developing societies. Shehbaz Sharif said Pakistan had to face loss of $30 billion in 2022 and yet we are asked to borrow money to repay the loans. He said the financing gaps of Sustainable Development Goals run into trillions of dollars as the developing countries like Pakistan had to struggle to raise funds to this effect. Pakistan and Turkey have agreed to further strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation in trade, investment, defense and security domains. This came at a meeting between Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on the sidelines of 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. The two leaders assessed preparations for the upcoming 7th session of Pakistan-Turkey High-Level Strategic Cooperation Council to be held in Islamabad soon. They also discussed regional and global developments, especially the ongoing genocide and dire humanitarian situation in Gaza. They called for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza and end of hostilities. The Prime Minister appreciated Turkey's firm and consistent support for oppressed people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. President Asif Ali Zardari has reiterated Pakistan's commitment to promote the creation of safe, sustainable, efficient and environment-friendly transportation system. Addressing through a video link the Global Sustainable Transport Forum 2024 being held in Beijing, he said Pakistan would work closely with China to achieve the goals of sustainable development that would usher in an era of peace and prosperity. The President apprised the forum that Pakistan has introduced pink buses specifically for women to provide a safe, comfortable and accessible mode of public transportation. He further underlined that rural accessibility to all weather roads in Pakistan had witnessed significant improvement, reaching 92%. He said that improved rural accessibility could potentially contribute to promoting sustainable development as well as providing essential services to rural population. Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal has reaffirmed government's commitment to defeat terrorism in all its forms. Addressing a conference in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan desires a future free from fear, hate and violence. He said the remarkable progress the country has achieved thus far is a testament to the courage of armed forces, law enforcement agencies and people. He, however, said the challenges ahead demand national unity, determination and a holistic approach to address underlying causes of extremism. 5 days are left for citizens to file their tax returns with Federal Board of Revenue. According to details, the board has clarified that there will be no extension in deadline of filing tax returns. Woman suicide bomber Adila Baloch, arrested from Turbat, has thanked the Balochistan government for rescuing her from the terrorist elements. Addressing a news conference in Quetta today, Adila Baloch said she is a qualified nurse, but unfortunately she came into contact with such elements who tempted her to carry out a suicide attack. Adila Baloch said she realized her mistake when she was taken to the mountains, where the conditions were very tough. And that's all from the newsroom. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.